Well, good morning to you too. And good morning to you. You guys and your raspberries. You're getting everything wet. What do you think's wrong with her?
Maybe another tooth coming in. Or maybe she's sick or crying. Or maybe the tooth's coming in. Or she's not feeling good. Or she has sick. Or I don't know what she has.
I don't know. What's this dance you want to teach me?
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. Eyes, ears, mouth, and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. I'm not tired today. Well, it's pretty actually. It's actually a pretty good day to play outside and stuff.
You have t-ball today. Yeah. Okay, Lil.
What?
So, what happened yesterday?
I stole
You stole. What'd you steal?
a ducky.
A little ducky, one of those Spath squirter ones, and I know you didn't mean to, because you didn't know any better, but what happened?
You took me back to the store to buy it.
And I made you do what to the people?
Apologize.
Apologize. Because stealing is wrong, right? Look at me. I know you're sad about it still, but stealing is wrong. You don't steal. Look at me. Look at me. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, so after reading some comments, it dawned on me, duh, you guys really have no clue really who I am or where exactly I fit in to the equation. So, first of all, I'm going to start off by giving you the rundown. There are technically 5 of us. My dad has a daughter through his first wife, Wanda. There's my older brother, Charlie. Then you have Jennifer. Then you have me. I am 28 years old, almost 29 in July. And then you have Michael. That's all of us. There are 5 of us, but ones that I grew up with, 4. Charlie, Jennifer, me, and Michael. So, yeah, I live here in New York. I moved here July 4th of 2003, so I've been here almost 11 years. I met Kyle the day after I moved here, actually. He was friends with my cousin. I met him, and we started hanging out, and we started dating in September. So, our 11-year anniversary is coming up, and that's when we will actually be getting married. Yeah, I figured I would just give you that little bit of information. That kind of will tell you where I fit in. Yeah, I haven't been there in a long time. So, the reason you don't see me in really many of these videos that they have, or any of their videos, is because I actually haven't been home in a really long time. I last visited 5 years ago on Thanksgiving, and it ended up in a complete meltdown, blowout. Jennifer and them wanted to go Black Friday shopping. I had never been before, so we were all going to wake up early. Her boyfriend at the time, John, and, you know, Michael, Charlie, whatever. So we were all supposed to go do Black Friday. Only problem is Jennifer and John apparently never associated exactly who was going to be watching the boys while everyone was gone that early shopping. So it ended up in this big fight because Jennifer insisted she was going. My dad and mom, they were tired. They didn't want to watch the boys. They wanted to be able to sleep in. And so everyone started arguing because Jennifer really wanted to go. So she was bitching and whining and putting up a fight, whatever. So it ended up being that I stayed home, and then something else happened. Jennifer blew up about something, and yeah, I ended up getting my stuff together because I was actually supposed to leave the next day to come back to New York. So that night, instead of spending the last night with my family, I ended up getting all my stuff in the suitcase, packing it up, walking a few streets over in the trailer park, and spending the night with the rest of the night with my uncle until the next morning when my mom came and picked me up and took me to the airport and said our goodbyes. So yeah, I haven't been home since then. You know, Mom has visited me here a few times, and Michael has been here a few times, and Dad will come for the first time in September, so I haven't seen him in over 5 years, so I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody. And yeah, so it's a little bittersweet that I haven't seen him in a long time, and you know, it'll be at my wedding when I do finally see him. So yeah, we were supposed to actually do a video of us putting up the Christmas tree. We knew some shit was going to go down because it does, obviously, every year. So we were actually going to do a videotape, you know, 5 years ago, so you guys would have really seen me then. But it ended up obviously not happening. So, yeah, that's why you don't see me in any of those videos. I was gone, you know, prior to them actually doing the videos and Michael really getting a chance to antagonize him, and this time with a camera, so he was fully armed. A lot of people are saying, you know, she's capitalizing off of them. Well, guess what, buddies? I may have been here for almost 11 years, but I was there for 18 years, and 18 years in that family is long enough to earn your stripes and badges and pins. So don't tell me that I'm trying to capitalize off of anything, because I lived that life too. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information of who I was and try and fill you in on exactly who I am. So, oh, and also the reason why I don't really show you guys Kyle is because he's still a little camera shy to this whole thing. So I show you the girls and I show you my cat and show you me, but he's still a little bit camera shy. I'm trying to work on him, but maybe one day he'll give in. He's given in just a little bit so far. So, but he does live here. He is real. Obviously you saw at least his arm and heard his voice, I think, in my hospital video. But anyways, you don't see him during the day, especially because he works overnights. So that's why you guys don't see him. He sleeps during the day. He's tired. So, yeah. So, hope this helped a little bit. Hope I answered some of your questions. If not, I'll try and keep up, try and do some more. So, thanks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, it's Friday night, which means it's bedtime story. So, for tonight's story, I'm going to tell you guys the story about the camper. So, back when I was like 15, almost 16, Mom and Dad somehow, I don't know how, because we had terrible shot to shit credit, somehow they were able to get a camper, really nice, 30-foot pull-behind camper. So, and actually we only used that thing the one time. We went to the Santee River. We only used it the one time. Other than that, it sat in our backyard. So because we had this really nice camper out there, you know, it had a full bedroom, well, a bedroom with a queen-size mattress in it, you know, its own separate doors. Then it had a couch, it had a chair, it had a TV, had the kitchen table, the refrigerator, stove, 2 extra bunk beds, it had a closet, you know, a full bathroom. So it was just sitting out there, and one day I went to my dad, and I'm like, hey, Dad, you know, it's kind of crowded in here, because at that time we had this guy, Steve, living with us, and granted, he stayed in his own camper out back, which was basically a piece of shit. So I was just like, Dad, you know, it's cramped in here, you know. Jennifer obviously was there, Josh was with us, Charlie had come back from jail, my cousin Chris was staying there. So, you know, we had a lot of people there, you know. My sister and Josh had their baby, JC. So, you know, there was just a lot of us. So I just asked him, you know, I thought I'd put it out there. I'm all, Dad, you know, can I live out there? And he goes, all right, you know, like, but don't think that's your own personal house. You know, you can live out there and you can sleep out there, but don't think you're going to be spending all your time out there wasting up all that electricity and energy out there. I'm still paying for that shit. He's like, so you can sleep out there, but that's not going to turn into your own personal quarters. Well, you know, I get my stuff, I go in, and in the meantime, Steve, something happened with his camper. So because I was now outside, they ended up moving him into my bedroom. So now he's sleeping in there. Which was fine with me because I was staying in this, nice camper. It's quiet. I can actually sleep and, hear myself think. So it was actually really nice. Now, after like a while, I guess I got a little bit too comfortable. So one day I went shopping with my own money. I was waitressing at the time at a little pizza shop. I can't remember if I was working there or if that's when I was working at the chicken place. Doing fried chicken is mostly what we did, the little country inn, whatever. Anyways, so I can't remember which place. Anyways, so with my tips I had made, I went and I bought like my own groceries. I bought like milk and juice and stuff for the refrigerator. And then, for the cabinets, I got those cereals and grits and, stuff like that. And another big thing around my house was always soda. Always going through massive quantities of soda. So I had bought some, but obviously hid them in the camper because I didn't want anyone else to get them. Well, Charlie and Jennifer found out that I had these soda and food and stuff out there, and they wanted it. Well, I wasn't going to give it to them. I'm like, no, I paid for it. I'm like, it's mine. If you want something, you go get it and you put it up. So they go running inside, snitching on me, tell Dad, Dad, Kim's got all this stuff out there and she won't share. For some reason, I don't know if Dad was in a bad mood or something, but it pissed him off. So he comes running out there and he's, what did I tell you? This is not yours. This is mine. I'm paying for it. You keeping stuff in the refrigerator, that's just going to make it use more electricity. This is mine. I'm paying for it. Get your shit out of here. I'm like, no. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm staying out here. This is my stuff. You can't make me. Wrong thing to say to my dad. Oh, I can't make you, huh? I can't make you, huh? Yeah, okay, we'll see about that. He goes over, gets the extension cord, and he rips it. Gets it out of there. The water hose is connected, obviously, to the camper, and that it had like a heater in it to heat up the water, but was obviously connected to get the running water. And he starts yanking on that cord, and he's yanking, and he snaps it right off of there. And he's like swinging this water hose around. You better get your shit and get out of my camper. You can go live inside. Get your shit out of here. So I go and I get my stuff, and I go inside and I think about it, and I'm like, the hell am I going to do? Steve is in my room. So I go in and I'm like, alright, Dad's making me come back in, I guess. I'm going to I'll take my room back. Oh no, this is my room now. The fuck? That's my room. Like, that's still my bed. Like, the bed he was sleeping in was a bed given to me by my dad's mom, like, in her will. Like, she passed away and left, like, this bed to me. It was a really beautiful brass bed with these hand-painted balls going around. It's a beautiful bed. But I'm like, he's sleeping on my bed. It's all my blankets. Like, it's all my stuff in there. Nope. Dad and them sided with them, made me sleep in the living room. All my stuff I had to put in Charlie and Michael's closet. And, yeah, so it was alright. I only slept on the couch for a little while, and then Dad kicked me out probably a few months later. So it was my own fault, or partially. I got to live in the camper for a little while and got some peace and quiet, and Dad shot it all to shit, ruined it all. So, yeah. Hope you guys liked that story. If you did, like, subscribe. If you didn't, like, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.